The single most important component to being a happy and healthy diabetic is our support system, especially our close family members. So today's video is incredibly close to my heart. It's about my wife, Karen, and it's her birthday. So this is dedicated to her. The importance of having that loving, caring network that understands the complexities of being a diabetic cannot be understated. Support and encouragement from family members sets those up with diabetes for success, bottom line. So today, you'll get to meet my rock with some private pictures of us together and the life we've built over the years. So if you're new, welcome to the Resilient Diabetic. This is where we turn ordinary struggling diabetics into extraordinarily well-controlled diabetics. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jay Sampat, and I am an insulin-dependent diabetic diagnosed a little over 5 years ago. So not only am I diabetic like you, but we will walk the walk and talk the talk together. But I also do have a University of Bachelor of Science degree in nutrition dietetics, and that does come in very, very handy in helping discuss all the intricacies of being a diabetic. Now, if you like what you see here today, I suggest you hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the notification icon, which is the gray bell, usually on the top right corner of your computer screen. That's so you don't miss a second of any of the upcoming episodes that are both life-changing and inspiring. You have not seen Karen on camera yet, but you have met my son Thomas, my co-pilot. And it is her birthday today. She's camera shy, does not want to be on camera, regardless of how hard I've tried. You've heard her voice, but you haven't seen her or met her yet, but you will. One of the reasons you are watching and viewing the Resilient Diabetic videos are actually because of her encouragement. If you've seen my episode number 1, you know a little more about my background. I already have a full-time job with my business. It's a 7-day-a-week, no day off type of business, let alone add on another full-time job of making these videos and then managing 3 different social media accounts. It's a lot of extra time, but it's through her help behind the scenes that actually makes this all possible. Most of you would not believe the amount of time it takes just to make one of these videos, let alone the fact there is no monetary compensation for small channels. Yeah, you may have heard that YouTube's about money. For small channels, it's not about that. It's about sharing our experience and knowledge with you. So the amount of time taken away from family life to do this is considerable. She actually has to absorb a lot of this. So it's actually thanks to her. And we haven't even begun to discuss the role that she plays in my diabetic management. So there are a lot of sacrifices our loved ones have to make for us. Daily diabetes care is a lot to handle, from taking the meds, injecting insulin, to checking blood sugars constantly, to eating healthy, to being physically active, to keeping healthcare appointments. The list just goes on and on and on. Social support from family provides us with practical help that really helps buffer the stress of living with diabetes. Every day, I have food to eat that is, I'll put it to you this way, incredibly diabetic friendly, low carb foods. She's the one that actually prepares all my lean proteins. So I have my chicken, my beef, my ground turkey that I eat twice a day. And here's the funny part. I never get tired of it. It's really, really good. One day I'm going to get her on camera and she's going to show you how she makes my lean proteins. She doesn't want to do it yet, but I will over time. Trust me on that. There'll be videos dedicated to how she prepares my food. Now, you also know, if you are part of my Facebook and Instagram accounts, those memes I'm posting, those are getting incredibly popular. It's through her artistic touch that makes it so possible. So you have to thank her for that too. But most importantly, she's able to manage me in times of anguish. Diabetes is sometimes a roller coaster. And at those times where my blood sugars are unexpectedly low or high, she's there for me. So without further ado, Here are some of our pictures together of the life we've built, and I'll quote a few lines as you watch this. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. There's always some madness in love, but there's always some reason in madness. The greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved, or rather, loved in spite of ourselves. Quote unknown. The most beautiful people we have known are those who have known defeat, known suffering, known struggle, known loss, and have found their ways out of the depths. These persons have an appreciation, a sensitivity, an understanding of life that fills them with compassion, with gentleness, and deep loving concern. Beautiful people do not just happen. That's by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. Never love anyone that treats you like you're ordinary. Oscar Wilde. The best thing about being in a loving relationship is the amount of support I get, which then motivates me to shoot for the stars. Partners like Karen help me rekindle my passion, especially in rough times where I have to rediscover my confidence. She treats me like I'm always capable of greatness. Thank you. And most importantly, happy birthday today. If you liked what you saw today, I'm going to ask for two things. First, in the comment section, wish her a happy birthday. Second, I need you to hit that subscribe button. If you're new and you want to know more about me, my diabetic history, my education, the battles I've faced and overcome, then I'm going to want you to click this box. Where is it at? No, right here. There, it should be right about there. And that'll take you to my very first episode, a new insulin-dependent diabetic. Have a great day, a productive week, and we will see you soon with, remember, episodes always released weekly. Bye for now.